All right, so it's come down to this. We have the last two sections. Wow, that looks like a lot deeper than it actually is. So there's 3 panels of wood up there. We need one more that goes here to there, and one more above it. And then the ceiling, minus a small strip in the front that I haven't covered up yet, specifically because I was gonna do just a leftover strip up there so I could get to the AC stuff and the marker lights, the cab lights, without having to tear down the whole first piece. So this piece is going to be difficult because we have the emergency exit hatch. We have 1 bar and 2 bar that have to get cut out, and we're going to have 2 other lights. And I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to do them straight down the middle, which would look the best, or if I need to offset them, because there is a bar that runs straight up the middle there, which means I can only push the ceiling up so high because there'll be a bar that hits the top of the puck. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. First of all, I need to make sure that I can get the hole for the hatch out and for the bars. Once those are done, then I'll tackle where I'm going to put the lights. So we need to jump in here, take some measurements, and start cutting. So we put it in, made a couple adjustments. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire up the lighting before we put the board up. So as soon as we get the ceiling up, tack it in place, it'll be done. I'm using the same LED puck lights, the Purview LED puck light from Armacost. Those I just have it plugged in right now to the Anker 757. These are going to be on a different switch, as it were. Which I have 2 of these LED dimmers. This one is just going to be right here. There's going to be a wall right here, and so you'll actually be able to turn things on and off before walking in back here. But it's mostly going to be during, when we're at the beginning of a trip or the end of a trip, or somebody loses their keys or their wallet or something in the bunk. So it's not going to be on very often, but I want it to be able to be accessible, to be able to turn on and off. So we're running this one off the car battery, though I may figure out some sort of switching system to be able to turn it over to the Anker if we're going to be using it a lot more than I think we are. These will actually have a dimmer switch on it as well too, in a dimmer panel that's wireless that we'll put somewhere where it makes sense. But for right now I just have it wired direct until I figure out the bunks or the bench seats and all that stuff. So I want to put the dimmer switch in now so we can turn it off because it's going to be connected to the battery. I think it only comes on when the accessory light's on. I'm not 100% positive of that. but we'll find out. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got one light already in the back panel. I gotta put the second one up there, and then we're gonna wire this all up. There'll be all of that one dimmer, and then Abby's gonna come out and help me, and we're gonna lift it up and be done. Well, we have light in the bunkhouse, or in the bunk room. So that one was a little bit of a bear to get done, but just a lot of steps to get everything all buttoned up and finished. But it's good. This is in. I wish I didn't booger up it as much as I did, but can't really can't change it now. It is what it is. So hopefully we'll I gotta order up bunks tonight to start laying things out. Getting a little bit closer day by day. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully the next time we'll be able to, if not before, get the last little sliver back in the back of the ceiling. Then I gotta do this little chunk right up here, which I left so that I wouldn't have to take this all down if I need to get back up and work on the front cab lights. So she's coming along. It's kind of crunch time right now because tomorrow I'm actually taking it into town, or in on a gig. Gonna pull a trailer into Fort Wayne with it for something going on locally at the church, and then we actually are running out to do worship for an entire week for a camp, and this may be the vehicle that we end up taking. So it'll be a little interesting to see in what condition we end up getting it in before we go, because yeah, there's still, I mean, I got three things of flooring that need to go in. So ceiling's almost done. Once flooring's in, we'll do walls, benches, bunks, and then finish up on some of the electrical stuff, whatever. And I gotta figure out what to do with this whole thing, but because it attaches to the floor and all that stuff, I'm not gonna worry about it till then. So we're gonna shut it down for the night. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you out on the road.